Moles on your face and what they mean. The Chinese almanac, also known as the Tung Shu, is commonly known as a book of auspicious and inauspicious dates, but there is so much more to the Tung Shu than that. It is a vast mine of information relating to astrology, codes, and symbols derived by the wise sages and philosophers of ancient China. In this issue, we bring to you the secrets from the almanac regarding moles on your face and what they mean depending on which part of your face they appear. First, check your face for any moles and then look at the diagram to identify the numbers that are a closest match to the moles on your face. Usually the moles only hold meaning for you if they are prominent and they are the only one. If your face is full of spots, acne or little moles, they do not count. When you have ascertained which position corresponds to the mole on your face, look up the meanings listed by numbers. Position 1 to 3. As a child, you are somewhat rebellious and a free spirit. You have an innate creativity and work best when you are given a free hand. Generally, your superiors like your avant-garde approach to life. If you have a mole here, you are far better off in business and being your own boss rather than working for somebody. What is promising is that you have the luck to be your own boss. Position 4. You are an impulsive person, often acting with a flamboyance that gives you charisma and a sparkling personality. But you can be difficult when there are too many opinions. You tend to be rather argumentative, but never to the point of holding grudges. This mole tends to give you an explosive temper, and should you decide to remove it, you will find yourself becoming calmer and more at peace with the world. Position 5. A mole above the eyebrow indicates that there is wealth luck in your life, but you will need to earn it and work harder than most people. All the income you make must be carefully kept, as there are people who are jealous of you who might attempt to sweet talk you into parting with your wealth. Be wary of those who try to interest you in get rich quick schemes. If you have a mole here, it is advisable not to be too trusting of others. Follow your instincts and be cautious, and never allow other people to control your finances. Position 6. A mole here indicates intelligence, creativity and skill as an artist. Your artistic talent can bring you wealth, fame and success. It also indicates wealth luck, but this can only be fully realized if you follow your heart rather than stick to conventional means of making a living. Success will come if you are brave. Position 7. Moles under the eyebrows indicate arguments within the extended family that cause you grief and unhappiness. This will affect your work and livelihood. It is advisable to settle any differences you have with your relatives if you want peace of mind to move ahead. Position 8. This is not a very good position for a mole. Your financial position will constantly be under strain because of a tendency of overspend. You also have a penchant for gambling. The only thing is you must know when to stop. Meanwhile, someone with a mole here has a tendency to flirt with members of the opposite sex as well as the same sex. Better be a little discerning where you exert your charms, or you might get into trouble. Position 9. This mole position suggests sexual and other problems. It is an unfortunate mole and you are well advised to get rid of it. It brings a litany of woes and a parade of problems. Position 10. A mole hair just under the nose indicates excellent descendants luck. You are surrounded by family at all times and will have many children and grandchildren. You have the support of those close to you and will be both materially and emotionally fulfilled. Position 11. Moles here suggest a tendency to succumb to illness. It is good idea to have this mole removed, especially if it is a large dark colored moles. Otherwise, use lots of foundation to cover it. Position 12. A mole here foretells a successful but also a very balanced life. You are likely to be not just rich but famous as well. But although you have every opportunity to live the high life, you will have a satisfying home and family life as well. Women with moles here are particularly lucky and tend to be beautiful and glamorous as well. Position 13. Your children will be a big worry in your life. Your relationship with them is not good. There is nothing much you can do about this except to learn some tolerance. Position 14. A mole here suggests a vulnerability to food which can be a big problem in your life. You may have allergies against certain foods, or you may simply be eating too much. Position 15. You are a person always on the move and constantly renovating and redesigning your house. You will like to be introduced to new things and see new places. You are not happy if you remain in one place for long. You enjoy travel and adventure and have a very observant eye. Position 16. You need to be careful when it comes to eating and also when it comes to your sex life. These are your two biggest problems. You tend to have weight issues which can make you depressed. You enjoy romance sometimes with more than one person, but because you are a person with some morality, you will feel guilty about it, and this will cause you much stress. Position 17. You will be someone of great social prominence. You are active on the social scene and an excellent conversationalist. There is a tendency to become big-headed about your success, which could lose your good name. This will affect you deeply because you draw your confidence and self-worth from what others think of you. Position 18. You are a person always on the move. There is a great deal of overseas travel in your life, but you should take extra care each time you cross the great waters, as your mole prefers you to stay at home. Position 19. You have money, luck and many good friends, so this is a good mole to have. Your weakness is that you tend to succumb to the charms of the opposite sex. In your life, it is this that could get you into hot water, so do cool your ardor. Position 20. A mole hair can be very lucky or very unlucky. If you have a mole hair, you are destined either for extreme fame or infamy. You have great flair of creativity and are also highly intelligent, but your talents can be used for both good and bad. You are not a person to be trifled with. With you are no pushover and do not forgive and forget easily. This mole is a mark of someone who is go down in history, either as a great or as a tyrant. Position 21. This is a good mole as it suggests plenty to eat and drink throughout your life. This mole also brings fame and recognition. Position 22. Your life is always happy and things go smoothly for you. You could well become a sports superstar if you have the passion for it. Moles at the end of eyebrows also suggest a person of authority and power. So if you are the CEO of a company, you will do very well. Position 23. You have a high IQ and you are both brain smart and street smart. You have a highly developed survival instinct and will lead a meaningful and long life. You will be active until a very old age and will have friends and family around you till the very end. Position 24. You will achieve fame and fortune in your young age and you are advised to use this period and safeguard your old age, as people with moles here tend to have a harder life as they get older. Position 25. You will enjoy good prosperity and recognition luck, but do be careful of excesses. Stay traditional in your attitudes and you will have a long and fruitful life. The origins of facial moles reading. Reading moles on face is an old science. The earliest roots of mole reading are found in the 17th century. It is said that your body contains the knowledge of who you are, and if you learn to read it, you will understand yourself and others much better than you do now. In the past, people used to believe that moles are the signature of the planets at birth. It is indeed easy to believe this because of the influence on certain planets on our Earth. It is widely known, for example, that the moon has a direct impact on tides. So it's therefore possible that planets have influence on our lives.